What's up, guys? Little video today about pronation. A lot of times when people are pronating, you get a little injury right here. And I think it's a ligament stretch. If you take a look at your wrist, say you hold your wrist kind of high up and you turn pronate and supinate, you'll see that there's a lot of movement through the wrist. And then if you take your grip and you just kind of put it around your thumb, you'll notice that there's far less play in your wrist. I think it's just the way that your thumb attaches to your wrist versus the way your hand bones connect. In my opinion, it is way more efficient to pronate through your thumb than it is through your hand. And I saw a challenge going around a few weeks ago with a lot of people doing pronation lifting, and there's a lot of different ways to pronate lift, and they all have different technical applications. So got a big weight here today. A lot of people, when they wrap for pronation, okay, they start with the thumb, whatever. Some people will do like a high wrap like you saw in the video, and they're either doing statics or they're doing movement. It's great. Fantastic exercise, high pronation, great exercise. I will say that in my opinion, when you pronate on the arm wrestling table, you have a higher chance of getting this stretch here, higher chance of getting this injury, the more you are holding on to a person and they're out on your hand as you start to spin. The more down you can get them on your hand and really roll through your thumb, the safer the movement is. So you can also do a wrap slightly higher where you're still through the thumb, but you are doubling high, right? And then you can do a more standard low wrap. Now, what I want to show you today is kind of more of a physio-based approach. I will say that if you are getting this exercise, if you are getting this injury, one of the best you can do is just do more rising, because rising is going to make people drop more so that you have better access to your pronation. Now, as you turn, you want to incorporate your thumb if possible if you're doing movement. But something else that's going to kind of get everything in line in your wrist a whole lot better is as you turn and use your thumb is if you squeeze your hand. Now this is going to replicate the start of a match when you're in a strap and you start to get your pronation going and you're also squeezing down at the top just to kind of control a person's upwards drive and get that drag going on their arm. It's not even always necessarily cup, as it is just a squeeze. So this style of rehab can be done with turning and squeezing the hand. And what you'll notice is if you have any kind of a inflammation or damage on the base of your wrist, that this activity is going to start to pull the joint into better alignment through pronation and pulling everything into its more efficient resting position. I think a lot of people are slightly dislocated here. Anyways, I hope this helps. I do this kind of all the time in between hard table sessions when I'm a little bit blown up, just to keep my wrist in better alignment. Power up.